Hello, it's the head again, only briefly. I just want to explain this video very quickly and then I'll let you get on with it. You're about to see a much younger version of me going and picking up Carla for the first time. And it's so weird how the timing's panned out on this. I filmed this on this Sony Handycam, which takes mini DVs. For anybody who doesn't know what they are, tapes. But they store the video digitally on the tape. Very reliable and actually good quality, but just a few points. Quality isn't full HD. Was never designed to be. I kind of like the look of it, to be honest. It's a much younger version of me. I was 23 or 24 when I filmed this. I was a lot more naive. First K-Jet car I ever worked on. And just the story quickly, and then I will just shut up and let you get on with the video. The gentleman who bought this, bought it drunk on eBay. I hope you don't mind me telling this story, Paul. Wanted a Scirocco, bought this one, forgotten he'd bought it. It showed up on a low loader a few days later. He looked out the window and went, "What have I done?" And as the guy was putting it off the low loader, he was putting it up on eBay straight away, get rid of it. Back then, Scirocco's weren't worth anything. So I knew this thing was going to get broken for parts because cosmetically it was as rough as anything. And I couldn't stand to see it get broken. And it was near me, stuck a bid on it, and then another bid, and another bid, and another bid, and I won it for £390. She looks a lot worse in this video than she did when we first pulled her out of the pit. The car was not a trailer queen. Weird that I got this footage on the computer just as we're coming to the end of Carla's days as a laying around barn find. She'll never get treated like that again. Thank you, enjoy the video, hope you like it.
Yep.
It's hard to tell because you only got that little bit of red writing at the top to tell you, isn't it? It's amazing. I love that little camera. Oh, Bob's off. Right, Bob. But yeah, she's in there. Look. Evening, mate. How you doing?
Oh, that's pretty.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
I thought it'd be a lot worse than that.
Yep.
Jeez.
From those trim lines down, it's immaculate. Am I right here, mate? Nice.
You love them, don't you?
Yeah, just a bit.
This is going to a good
Cheers. Amazing to think, isn't it? The old boy must have just walked away from it. If you look at the strut towers under here, they're good and all.
Good in the dry, you know?
Yeah.
I deliberately didn't fuck about it because I didn't want to make it as if I tried to hide anything.
Yeah, no, it's a good policy, mate. Should clear a bit better than mine did, Bob. Easier than mine, mate. When I bought mine, it had been lowered and had 4 flat tyres. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's so long, I'll find embarrassed to go back. You still watch it, yeah? Still want to get rid of them. Well, we'll pop over them. It's so long, I've got to you can carry that.
Squeeze me in. Cool.
And she don't smell good, but she's running.
Oh, you're keeping this one, are you?
Unfortunately not.
Oh, that's all right then. You could have gone a little bit faster.
Let's give her a blip. I'm just going to have a quick look around the engine. I thought you might want to come and have a look with me. Because, yeah, I thought you'd be interested. Alright, we've got a name, by the way. Silhouette. Got a name, by the way. This is Carla, the Scala. DX engine, 1.8 litre fuel injected, mechanical fuel injection. Not bad. I mean, it's grubby, but it'll clean up. That will probably need renewing or filing. I'm not sure yet. I will file, and then if it doesn't look right, I will renew. Before she got parked up, I think this was a brand new radiator. So, apart from the crystallised coolant, but that could have been anything that's been sat here. I'm going to do this soon, because I don't trust it. I mean, tension's alright, but it's been sat for so long, I don't trust for a second that that's not on a razor's edge somewhere. It'll probably be fine, but I don't want to take that sort of risk, and I certainly don't want to be selling it to somebody only to have the cam belt fail. Spark plugs. Let's have a look. Take it from the middle of the engine. Not that it matters massively on fuel injected cars, it does on cars, obviously, but it can matter on fuel injected cars, but not this sort, I don't think. Anyway, correct me if I'm wrong, of course. I'm pretty sure the whole point of the fuel injection was to give each cylinder the right mixture, so. Okay, any day now, there we go. Let's have a look, see what colour they are. Ooh, rich tea biscuit, perfect. Wow, I must say, obviously they're a little oily around the outside, but I must say, I don't know if you can see that, I must say that changes my thinking about the fuel injection system. But it's definitely idling too fast. It smells rich as well. Or maybe it's just that the ignition system needs a tidy up and it's not burning the fuel right. I'm just going to do that up because I don't want to put a plug through the bonnet, because I will forget. So, bear with me. I'll probably, hang on, be right back. Cool, done. Alright, put this wanky HT lead back on. It's weird, it looks like I had some money spent on it and then we paid £3 for the HT leads at the last minute. It's a bit embarrassing doing this because I'm in my parents' front garden. Obviously I look a bit of a knob talking to a camera, but needs must. It revs quite nicely, but the trouble is the idle stays quite high after you've revved it for a little too long for my liking. There's definitely something funny going on there, I think, anyway. The rest of it looks very tidy. There's a bit of, I've just noticed there's a bit of worrying shininess going on down here. Smells like oil, looks like oil, so it must be chicken. Can't see where that's coming from. That's going to have to be investigated because I'm worried that that might be an oil seal on this end, because the valve cover looks pretty nice, I must say. Fuel filter, I dread to think. The coolant is hideous, by the way. I'll just show you guys this. If you're squeamish, look away now. It's airlocked like a bastard as well. You can hear it. And I don't know if you can see those little, yeah, there we go, oh, yes. It's like car dandruff. Okay, nothing gross in the inside of that cap though, and nothing gross in the inside of the oil cap, so I think our head gasket's good. Typically enough, the oil is sloshed around all over the dipstick, so I'm not even going to show you that, because I don't have enough hands free to wipe the dipstick and put it back in. So I'm just going to show you the dipstick handle instead. There it is, it's red, it's lovely. There's the orange surround, which is the same on all of them. It's the same on mine as well for some reason. It's a really odd choice. But, yep, so this coolant hose just seems an awful lot too long. I might chop that down. It's routed beautifully there, but then it just seems to go all to... It goes a bit mental over here, so I might just take a couple of inches off there and move it up. It's had a wanky respray at some point in its life. It's about to get another one. No, I'm joking. Yeah, so now the rust. The rust turned out to not be anywhere near as bad as it looked. On the photograph, I bought it anyway. This is yellow, yes, but this here is the rust. This is a stain, and this will come off. Possibly even within the realms of today. Not all of it, obviously. To be honest with you. Well, there you go. The top bit's looking better already. It'll come off. T-cut. Inside. The interior is not too bad. It's mouldy in some places. It's got the normal staining that all of these interiors have. A little bit of mould on the sunroof. This will all come out. This is just dirt. Sunroof still works perfectly. The headline is sagged over there. I need to sort that again. It's all fixable. I've just seen something ominous sinking into my coffee mug, but I'm going to risk it. In summary, this is not a bad car. It looks worse than it is. Like the door, for example. Looks worse than it is. But again, this is all GOP. See that bubble in there? That will just sand right out. Little rust stopper. Get it perfectly to the shape of the car because it's not going anywhere until cosmetically perfect. Save up here. This will need sealing again. Reseal that. Not a problem. Doable. I think this might be perishing. I need to tart that up. But yeah, it's not too bad. To be honest with you, it's solid underneath. I don't know if you're going to be able to see anything if I get down there, but no. Okay, abandon that. I will film under here properly sometime. Anyway, long story short, yes, it needs a lot of work, but it's all doable. Every last bit's doable. So I'm going to sign off and stop boring you guys senseless. So yeah, I'll get back to you as soon as I've got some more news. Goodbye.
There must have been quite a lot of engineering went into that, and what a stupid way to spend your time. I suppose if I'm being fair though, they did lay some groundwork here for later hard disk camcorders which didn't have.
So yeah, there it is. I hope you enjoyed that. It was a very strange little trip down memory lane for me. I haven't seen that footage in 10 years since it was filmed. There won't be a sequel, that's all there is, unfortunately. It took another few years of false starts before I did the Pierberg video, and then that's when I was like, I've really enjoyed that, and I started doing a YouTube channel, and then it was another number of years before I started doing a business, and I've only been doing that full time for not very long at all. So it's very strange to see where I was back then. It was a more naive, simpler time, but things were tight. So at least things are tight now because I know I'm working towards something better. I've just started a business and I've done that once before. I know that it's meant to be tricky at this point. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed that, I would encourage you to like, comment and subscribe, but there isn't really going to be any more sort of like archive footage. Hope you enjoyed it. Thought you'd enjoy a bit of deep lore as to where Carla came from and the state she was in when we first crossed paths. And I think you will agree, she's not as bad now as she was back then. So there's nowhere near the rust, at least. It's all just cosmetic foibles, which can be fixed. Yeah, anyway, have a great evening. Thank you very much for watching. Carla Part 4 is on the way. This is like a nice little interlude. So, thank you. Take care. I'll see you soon.